Chain wallet? Why not? Spike jacket? Sure. Brass knuckles? Whatever.
What's going on, metalheads? Thank you all for tuning into this week's episode of the Metal Forge. My name is Mark Jackson, and I am your host. As you can see in the gallery, as I have said all year long, and this has been really freaking rad, is full bands have been on the Metal Forge a lot this season, this year, you know, and Thundergoat from Tomah, Wisconsin, you might have seen their name recently pop up in a lot of stuff that I've been sharing for the Music of the Maiar tour, because they're going to be one of the bands on that with Icehowl and Perennial Quest. Dudes, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh man, not too much. Chilling in this practice space, working on some tunes.
Yeah. So I'm familiar with the bass and the vocals here with Mr. Ethan Belmonte. Who else is in the band? Who else have we got here?
We got our boy Aaron over here.
Aaron Williams. I play drums.
How long have you been with the band?
Since 2021. Yeah, October 2021 was my first show with Thundergoat. Yeah. And that was my first year playing drums. Really guitar player. But,
Holy shit!
But I've taken to the drums. I love the drums, and I love the songs you guys write. I love playing.
Aaron's a little multifaceted little genius.
I can play a lot of instruments. Kind of born with me. My family was bluegrass. Has a bluegrass background. I grew up hearing that a lot.
Yeah.
And
you kind of brought that up about the hollers before we got rolling here, about the hollers of Kentucky and stuff, and you know, and I've always been a person who has said it didn't have to be distorted guitars to be heavy. Even some of that bluegrass stuff, the stuff that they sing about, the stuff that they talk about, the way that it's talked about and brought up is super heavy mentally, lyrically. And it just because you're putting a banjo and a washboard to it doesn't make it any less heavy.
Right. And music is often the same source anyways, so it's you know, it's like if you have it in you and you feel music, it can be like you can jump genres or you can jump instruments if it's something that you just can't get out of your head.
Absolutely. So we actually just completely cut off. Who else is over here?
Oh yeah, hey, I'm Miles. I play guitar. I used to I roadied for the band for 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
And I saw these guys the first time I ever saw them at Nabash. I was like blown away. I was like, I gotta be a part of this somehow. And yeah, I roadied for the band for a while, and then, you know, we started jamming together, and it just kind of like came to be as it is. You know, it's been a really awesome opportunity and a really awesome time to spend with these dudes. Just, you know, going out on the road and gigging and playing shows. It's a great time.
It is such a great time, and it's like, you know, people always say they want to travel more. I hear that from a lot of people. I'm sure. Do you all hear that too? It's like, man, I'd like to travel more or whatever. And it's that's, you know, the pirate's life, you know, life on the road, like doing shows in your region, you know, getting out and seeing places, getting out to other states.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's where it's at. That's how you travel more, is just finding a common thing that you like to do and just do it. Go do that there, you know, experience their version of it.
And let them experience you too, you know, like if that's the only way you can get out there and you have your music heard, basically, is to get out to other places.
Oh, 100%.
Sure. And I don't think a lot of bands they just go and they like, oh, here and here and here. But then, you know, do you actually put forth the effort of saying, it's like, okay, well, it seemed like this place really got it, so we need to come back here. But it seems like this place really didn't get it.
Oh yeah.
So,
and that's
one time we played Crandon, Wisconsin, and when we showed up in small town, there was like 2 old people playing the slots. We're like, well, we're gonna play to the bands tonight. We thought, and the whole bar packed out, and the crowd was rocking, and it was a very surreal experience.
Sold out of merch that night, and yeah, that was.
And those are the ones I love, those shows where, you know, the sleepers, as they were, you're like, wow, what is this? and like playing in a Quonset hut somewhere in the middle of Ohio, and you're just like, so this is it, huh, folks? And then it's like $500 in merch, and you're like, what even happened tonight? And I love those shows, and so much is the fact that being cognizant of the ones that are the bad ones too, and you're like, so what went wrong? And then you give it another shot anyways. You still come back just to try. It's like not all of them can be bad.
Right.
Yeah. There's good and the bad ones too.
Yeah,
there's always something going on anywhere and everywhere.
The dynamic of playing live is like you show up to a place and you don't know. Can you hear us? I think you froze up, and I'm not sure.
No, I can hear you.
You arrive to a place and you could have you're with a different scenario almost every night, every gig, if it's a different place, because it's a new soundboard, a new person who might not have ever heard you doing sound, and then you have to kind of deal with so many dynamics. Playing live is a tough beast, but if you get someone good and then it all comes together and the night is good, it's worth it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So, what is Thundergoat? So give everybody the nuts and bolts of Thundergoat to the Metal Forge followers out here.
Well, we kind of classify ourselves as heavy space doom metal. We just like to try to get ambient with it, but also staying heavy and having those fast thrashy riffs as well. I'll try to mix it up, not try to play the same riff for 20 minutes. And anything else to add to that? Or?
Yeah, we've really been working on riffs a lot more than space recently.
Yeah,
where we've been riffing it up. We have a lot of songs in the bank, so
about an album's worth.
Oh yeah, definitely an album coming soon. That's for sure.
I think when you hear us live, you'll feel it more than anything. We get a lot of compliments out of just like you just feel the music.
Yeah, attending a Thundergoat show and listening to it on your headphones, two completely different experiences. The first time when I saw these guys at Maybash, it hit me like a wall of just a brick wall. You know what I mean? But not in like a bad way where it's just all muddled and everything. Like the sound, the tuning that Justin had come up with, or that he started playing in and writing riffs in, it's got this crazy melody, this just awesome sound to it. And the way it blends with Ethan's tone is immaculate. So when you stand there, you hit it, you feel it all, you hear it all. It's all at the same time. And then we've got our slower stuff that's a little more laid back, and we're not going to blow your eardrums out anymore. We'll give you a little break, you know what I mean? But yeah, the sound is, it's an experience. You got to show up to a show, man.
Absolutely. And coming up, there are some shows in September. Livewire in Chicago, Parts and Labor in Detroit, Maple Grove Tavern in Cleveland, and Carl's Tavern in Fort Wayne with, like I said earlier, Ice Howl and Perennial Quest, and some other cool-ass bands on that tour. So you said you've got enough for an album. Are we and an album coming soon for sure? Like, are we actually looking at like full length vinyl and possibly, or
possibly will come with this release? We're looking probably mid to late 2027 to have this album ready to go.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna try to run a pre-order vinyl, and there's been a lot of people asking me for vinyl.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in the indie metal, and not like indie, but like the independent metal and underground metal scenes, it almost is like it's still I think it's a point of like status still to have your band on vinyl. To this day, even because we all know, what it takes to make it. what it takes for the production to get to that multicolored 12-inch disc or black disc or whatever it is that but we all know and we put into the work that gets to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
it
it's
takes
just
about
like,
$1,800, I think.
yeah, but you know what I'm but the thing, but
Very expensive.
the expense that we personally know, but to have your band on that is
Oh, yeah.
still such a it makes you feel proud, and it should.
We've wanted that since the first album. I mean, we looked into it and we just didn't have the funding at the time as a band. And yeah, yeah, that's definitely on the docket. I'd like to have the old stuff on vinyl.
100%.
That'd be
100%.
really cool.
Absolutely. So hell yeah, 2027. That's really fucking awesome. Now, and of course you're playing these songs live now,
We got
One of them.
or
I think
some
one
at
right
least.
now in rotation.
We
We
have
might
a-
have a few by the time the tour comes up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a couple in rotation right now for our
Hell
live
yeah.
show.
Tightening them up, getting them ready to, sprinkle amongst the people.
Yeah.
So, Miles, you brought up a minute ago about, and I really enjoy stuff like this because I've often said that you can listen to an album in headphones and it could sound completely different based on its mix versus, listening to it out in a room.
Oh yeah.
Because there's certain things, certain frequencies, and certain low mix things that you might not pick up until it's right there. But you said seeing Thundergoat live versus hearing you on in a headphone mix is completely different. And so when you say stuff like that, and obviously that is I think that's the I think we're all as musicians, we all kind of feel that way to a degree because we write for the stage, but so what are some things that you look forward to live that you can show people that you don't get to do like on album or recording?
Well, I mean, we're definitely a very low end heavy band. So when you're live and you're in a room, that's got 80, 100 people, 80 people in there, and you're not cramped in there like sardines, but it's it's an intimate setting, if you will. It's not a giant, arena or a stadium or anything like that. But there's a different feeling. You get this punch in your, in your gut and your chest and everything when we're banging those heavy riffs out. You can feel it when we're chugging those riffs out. You know what I mean? It almost kind of like it really gives you that energy. At least it did for me the first time I saw these guys. Man, it was nuts. It's a whole different enerenergy.
And we're putting our all into our instruments when we're on stage.
Oh, yeah.
Like that, Ethan is screaming and sweating. I am like, we're leaving it all on the stage a lot of nights.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I think that's
Oh yeah, go ahead.
no, sure. Go ahead.
Every performance we do, we put our all in. We doesn't matter if we're playing to 3 to 5 people or if we're playing to a room full of like 150 people. You're getting the same show no matter the setting.
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing, and there you can kind of see certain bands that you don't see that do that they just kind of yank off there if there's not a lot of people there or if it's just the other bands, and even still, it's like you're there because the other bands want you to be there too.
Definitely.
So, I mean, it's not because, it's just like throwing somebody on for pity's sake shit, It's like we're all fans of other bands in the scene and we all like playing shows with those other bands. And, so that's where like that is such a weird thing to me.
I
when
love
bands do
performing
that.
for a crowd of other bands, actually, a little bit more because they they can teach you a lot of things, and I've learned so much on drums from playing with different drummers, and since I was a new drummer, I mean, I've just learned so much from different people, like Nuge and Plant taught me a lot of things, helped me out along the way, and it's just you get interesting feedback from from other players.
Sure.
I mean, you guys are gonna blow smoke up each other's ass because you were awesome, but then it's like maybe you should take some dampeners off, or maybe you should do this and try this out, and then you learn and bounce things off each other.
And that's one of the things that always gets me about like that. A lot of back in, I've been doing this for a while, and there's always felt like there's been that competition of people sometimes, especially like if there's a lot of headbutting in a scene, and anymore it's just like the camaraderie and the friendship has just been so much better than hearing all that negative shit from like, oh, blah blah blah. Yeah,
Metal has a lot of that.
Yeah, and it's just like, hey, maybe you should set your dip switches to this. It'll like maybe fix that like screech that you get
Right.
in these things, and that friendly advice like is so much more than. I wish there were more of it.
Yeah, so it's like even if you're playing with other bands, give your all. Those people deserve to see you too, man.
Yeah.
People are deserving.
Yeah, absolutely. So before we switch over to some general questions about you all as people, what are you all looking forward to in the rest of 26 and going into doing the album and hopefully having it ready by 27?
We have a big show coming up in Madison at the High Noon Saloon. I love playing the High Noon Saloon.
Yes,
because they have great sound there, and it's a legendary venue. And then we have a Metal Fest here in Sparta coming up. We're having 11 bands from all over the Midwest.
We got bands from Iowa and Minnesota and Wisconsin playing the fest.
There's 11 bands.
11 different types of metal.
Now, is that Sparta Metal Fest?
Yes, it is. Yep.
Now, is that your show?
I helped book the show. I'm working with the owner of Blue Collar Bar here in Sparta, and our buddy from Resurrection Sound, Alex. We're kind of like a committee, I suppose, and we're putting on this fest. He's done it in the
village.
past.
It takes a village, man.
Oh, for sure, 100%. Very thankful for our local sponsors too for the event to help cover costs of things, and forever grateful. It should be a good turnout. We got flyers all over this region of the state, so we'll see what happens. But very looking forward to that. We'll be headlining that.
Hell yeah! But it's Sparta Metal Fest. When is it?
August 22nd.
August 22nd. Hell yeah. So by the time this airs, this will be like next week for you all. Hell yeah. So if you're in the and it's in Sparta, right?
Yep.
Sparta, Wisconsin. Yep.
If you're in Sparta, Wisconsin, go to the show, check it out, throw these dudes some horns and support.
Yeah, dude. We're also playing Manitowoc Metal Fest.
Yeah.
September
11th, we'll be playing Manitowoc Metal Fest.
Yep. This fest has headlined by Born of Osiris.
Yep.
I think Jungle Rod had to cancel.
Jungle Rod backed off, but I think we got added back on. I just saw it the other day.
I can't remember.
And just a whole heap of really good bands from the area. Yeah, Wisconsin.
It's going to be incredible. We had a lot of fun last year when we played it. It was a great time. Obviously, Pet Skull is an incredible brewery, man. They put on some awesome shows out there.
The sound was phenomenal. Dude, a huge stage and just amazing speakers, and that sub was insane.
If that's a little closer to your area, pop out to that one.
Hell yeah. See, you guys up there have got some really cool things going on. It's really cool because like Wisconsin, Minnesota, there's Iowa through there. There's some pretty cool scene stuff coming on. You've got some cool festivals, like doing the Sparta Metal Fest, doing Manitowoc, Randy Kastner's show of Blades of Steel in Madison. And then, you just got this cool scene of things going on that's just,
There's
hey,
so
that's
much more than that too. It's yeah, the scene is pretty thriving in my opinion with the availability to play different fests throughout the year.
sure. But because there's so much like space between the places, everybody feels like it's like you're a Wisco band.
Hmm.
And it's like hit up these guys, hit up these, and everybody seems to know everybody up there.
Yes.
Oh
Or
yeah,
at least somebody, oh hey, I know that person. Yeah. Okay,
Right.
cool. Yeah. And I love that. And you know, what's really cool is seeing these pockets like Wisconsin dipping down, like I said, into like Iowa and Minnesota and around Chicago. But you also have like Portland doing the same thing with like Vancouver and Seattle and Salt Lake, you know,
well, even
and it's just so rad to see those scenes and see scenes like this flourish.
Heck yeah.
indeed, yeah, it's awesome to be a part of, man. It's super fun.
Fuck yeah, man. So, some general questions about you all as people. Um, if your job that you did on your daily day to day ceased to exist, like it was no longer needed, first off, what do you do? That's going to be an interesting thing to see what would disappear that'd be no longer needed. And what would you do if what would you transition into doing?
Well, I'm pretty versatile. I can do pretty much any job out there. Right now, I change oil on cars. So, but I've worked in wood shops and all that, and I could find something.
Sure.
Yeah.
So my job disappeared. Is everything else the same though? All of society?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Like
just
say
like I
like
don't
if
lose my
it
job.
like Ethan said he changes oil. So like if you no longer had to change the oil, like that was it. Like they what would you
Like if we
do?
retired?
Well, that I mean, kinda, I guess. Like, I don't know. Like, if you're an electrician and there was no need for an electrician ever again.
I would invest in candles.
I I work with furniture, so I'd be like, what the hell happened to all the furniture?
Oh shit!
I gotta pee
Yeah.
real quick.
I'd probably play more drums. That's definitely what I would do. Play more drums and
Yeah.
music. Because I find myself pressured sometimes. Like I don't have enough time to invest. You work an 8 hour day, you have kids, you got to take care of things around the house if you're a homeowner, and it's just a lot to take on. And then be like, okay, let's find time to practice, work towards the band, have band practice at all,
Yeah.
and then get the proper amount of time in to feel like you're keeping your chops steady, you're ready to go, and you feel comfortable with the amount of work you put towards it. Finding that balance is hard, so I would definitely do more
Sure.
music.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, definitely. And there's always the other things, that we do. Like this. We're doing this podcast, so we're on a media source of some type, whether we're checking social media, whether we're replying to our emails to book shows. There's always, there's I don't know, you want to watch The Equalizer or something. And there's always a TV show or something or a movie that takes that time from playing our instruments as well.
Yeah, I agree. Just started rewatching the Game of Thrones series with the wife the other week. So yeah, I've been staying busy with that, I suppose.
I tried to paradiddle while me and my wife watch stuff, but she hates that.
Yeah, that's I kind of get that because I had a drummer one time who would drum in the car on the way to shows, and it would be like, and if he sat behind me, it would be against my seat.
Yeah,
And I'd be like, dude, you've got to stop this.
yeah.
Start
As
telling
drummers, we are annoying. Drummers are annoying. Sorry, everyone.
Oh no, 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 no. What do you geek out
Go
about?
back to the hole, Aaron.
Oh, what was that?
What do you geek out about?
What did we geek out?
Oh man. play some video games from time to time. I really like building like Gunpla. It's like little Mobile Suit Gundam models, they, like snap together. Something really cathartic about it. Just those little pieces, click, 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 click. Love it.
Hell yeah,
Go broke on it,
dude. Yes, I I was in a hobby store the other day and saw the model sets now,
dude.
and holy hell, they are expensive.
Did you say the Gundam?
Yeah,
I have one. I got one of those for Bash.
dude, they're so fun, dude. I'm hooked on it. I built a couple the other day. I forgot how fun it is just to sit there and build the whole thing. I was like, oh, dude.
Oh,
Man,
man,
I do like 3 of them or 2 of them. I'm just
I really loved the PS2
Not anymore.
Gundam game. Back
Oh,
in the
man,
day. That was a really
incredible.
good game.
I get the problem where if I do a model, I want to do it like all in one sitting.
Yeah. I can't stop.
I don't have the attention span to like set it and like let things dry properly, and it's like I want to get it and I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna do this over the course of a day,
Yeah.
and it doesn't work.
Yeah, I can't do that either. I can't set it down. It's got to be done in one sitting, or I'm not doing it.
Yep.
I've been
Ethan,
playing
what about you?
Fallout
What do you?
4 recently. Fallout
Oh.
is awesome. I actually never played that game before, and that's
Oh yeah, jeez.
the movie kind of got me back, or the show kind of got me back into it. And
Right on.
good game. They don't like the game as much as me, but
See, I'm not a gamer though. I'm not. I'm not a gamer. I kind of gave up after like Nintendo 64.
Okay.
Oh man, yeah. Still some gems on there though.
Oh yeah.
Absolute gems.
If I geeked out to anything, I guess it would be a nice jazz trumpet.
A nice jazz trumpet.
I geek out to jazz trumpet. I don't know. It's psychedelic jazz with trumpets. I tell you, I geek
Right
out.
on.
Fucking good. Enjoy Wolfpack as well. Yeah.
Right on. Right on.
Yeah.
Do you have a family recipe that's been passed down that you've learned that you make today?
I don't, but I have a family recipe book, and I'm going to start
Okay.
actually getting into learning how to make that, and try to keep the family traditions going, I suppose.
my
Right
mama's
on.
fried chicken. It's just chicken cooked in grease. It's not much. It's an easy one. So if you're battering chicken and cooking it in grease, you're doing my mama's fried chicken.
Hell yeah.
My mom makes a fucking killer meatloaf. I'll tell you that much. She makes an incredible meatloaf. I got that recipe. If I can't make it too many times, that's all I'll eat sometimes, man. It's so good.
He'll eat the whole thing.
Oh yeah. No, one sitting. I'll sit there and not
Dude,
one
mouth
sitting.
meat a lot.
That'd be a lot of meat. That's a log of meat. It's a loaf of meat, an amalgamous loaf of meat. No, but a couple slices, some taters, you know what I mean? And then go later, a couple hours later, some sandwiches. Meatloaf sandwich, dude?
It's diverse. Yeah, do a lot.
You should whip one up for the tour, so we got some road loaf.
You guys are always trying to make me cook.
Road loaf. That's the new album title. Road loaf. Do y'all believe in ghosts?
Oh yeah.
I believe there's spirits out there.
I've seen a ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I met my wife online in a video game in World of Warcraft, and she was from Florida, and she decided to move up here to Wisconsin. So I went and picked her up in a van, and we had all of her stuff out in the van, and we're driving up to Wisconsin. And we're kind of north of Nashville and near Clarksville, Tennessee. And I think I-65. Yeah, I think that's interstate. And it's nighttime.
Yep.
And we're listening to Mitch Hedberg comedy CD and just laughing. And all of a sudden, there's a guy in the middle of the road, and I hit him. But there's no sound, no damage to the car, nothing. Didn't see anything. There was cars behind us, but they weren't swerving. So I can't explain this. But I went right through this person. Aaron, I think
Whoa.
I think you did a hit and run, man.
dude, you know what? It could be. I didn't go back to the scene. Actually, we were so scared we just stopped at this hotel up the road.
I think we might
Look, if
wonder if the NSA's listening in on this. They are now.
We got true crime. Put this on Crime Junkies.
So,
goes right through them.
I've had a weird experience on the road late at night with a band, and where I was listening to an album. It was on one track, and it's a long album. I'm talking like a 70-minute CD. Okay. And I remember this one track playing, and then the next thing I remember was like 40 minutes later.
Some time skipping, got some alien abduction going on.
I have no idea. And I was driving down 65 in Indiana, coming back from Danville, Illinois. And I was just like, it was really late. It was like 3:30 in the morning. And we were listening to, it was Death Magnetic by Metallica. And I remember The Day That Never Comes and like jamming out on the solo part. And then the next thing I remember is the instrumental track, which is 5 songs later, which is like 40 minutes.
Wow.
And I can't explain that either. So you're a person that you phased through. Hey,
or that I killed. I could have killed.
Allegedly.
This is my cover story. I'm
Allegedly.
came out and I really hit a man, and he's done.
Allegedly.
No, allegedly. It's
Allegedly.
We're sticking to the
Letter
story.
Kenny.
I don't have bodies in my back.
There is no evidence of this ever happening. There's no missing person report. Don't.
What do you all think's beyond? Since you said kind of a space rock oriented as well, like deal earlier. What do you think is on the border of, viewable space?
Like beyond known scientific space.
Yeah, beyond what they can see now today.
Yeah, it's turtles, dude.
And
all the way fucking down.
Turtles.
Stuck in a 40 million light year void.
I believe there's something out there, and there's other civilizations out there. There's got to be. I mean, with how vast and huge space is.
Sure.
There's got to be other civilizations out there. There's got to be other planets that are habitable.
We are a flyby planet, though, for sure. I feel like there's.
Well, I think it just stands to reason that there has to be that. That with everything that every organism that we have on our planet alone, to say that this is the only place that we can see that there are other places that are shaped like this and have, the possibilities of water, and they have dirt, they have a mass of some type. Yeah. To say that this is the only place that sustains any kind of life is kind of ludicrous to me, I think.
Yeah. As we see on Earth, life is very diverse. Like, strange life forms at the bottom of the ocean.
And certain parts of the ocean that have never been seen.
Right.
Yeah.
We haven't even explored all of our oceans yet. So to sit there and to say that we know that there is nothing on like any of the, like Jupiter, that there's nothing swimming around in the liquid hydrogen portion of Jupiter's oceans.
Right. Yeah. Or if it was an interdimensional plasmoid being, how would we know anything at all? We're kind of experiencing life in like the 5th dimension area, beyond that, beyond time. If some species has figured that out, then we would be, but like an ant to them maybe, or like, I don't know, like just.
It's like the Men in Black, where they kick open the door at the end of the movie, and it's another subway locker on some other planet, and that's us.
It is a fractal, bro. Yeah. Life is a fractal.
Yeah, and I that's why I kind of like the Phantasm movie series because it deals with like alternate reality type stuff over the course of it. And it's like you talked about experiencing in the fifth dimension type stuff. And it's just like, what if that's what the Mandela effect is?
No doubt.
Could be.
That it's a split pocket dimension that people have experienced. See this, I told you all going in that this was going to be a weird podcast.
We
That we
gotta
talk
have
about
it.
anything on
The
here.
problem is we're mucking around with the timelines and CERN.
I think we have enough time to figure out interdimensional travel. Actually, guys, let's get at this.
CERN.
Well, I mean, there's those people that they have like pictures of from the 20s where dude's on his iPhone or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like,
all I'm saying is my Fruit of the Loom logo had a GD cornucopia on it. All right.
Yeah.
it did, see, and it was the Berenstain Bears.
Yep.
Not the Berenstain Bears. And Nelson Mandela died in prison. But did he? No, he served a 20-year sentence, got out, and lived another 20 years.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Dudes, before this has been awesome. Like, I appreciate y'all for doing this. I'm looking so forward to like having some fun with you guys on the road and sharing some fucking shows together and kicking ass. Before we go, as always, links they're listed below. So please give likes, shares, follows. Go do all the things, all the stuff. Go buy merch, go see these guys on the road, especially in September, and all of the festivals that they're talking about playing, which is Sparta Metal Fest, Manitowoc Metal Fest. What else was there? There was other than that, other than the Music of the Maiar tour. What did you all say you had coming up?
We're playing the High Noon Saloon in Madison, August 21st. We're also playing Hellbash in September, September 26th in Ryle, Wisconsin. And then October, we're looking at another run.
Little secret.
Hell yeah. So definitely out there. They've got some awesome shows coming up. So please go check them out. Dudes, do y'all have any shout outs or anything you'd like to promote today?
Shout out Wilbur. Bummer Metal, dude. Those guys are awesome. I think they're out of Minneapolis. Dude, killer guys. They're going to be at Sparta Metal Fest. They do a bitchin' Shania Twain cover. If you miss it, that sucks for you, man. Because it's life changing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we have a EP that came out this year called Earthbound and Down. And it's got 2 songs on it, Weedless in the Woods and Edible. They're kind of self-explanatory there with their names. And yeah, go listen. It's on everything, Bandcamp, Spotify, anywhere you can look up music. We're there.
We will be there.
Links,
enjoy the tunes. Stay high.
Hell yeah. Awesome. Dudes, so my final question of the day is if you've been doing this for a while and like we all have like the bands that we looked up to, and I'm sure there's always been that band that it's like you did ask your questions to. It's like, what do you play through? What do you do? It's like, how did you do this? What did you do that? So if you were to give some lasting advice to a younger band out there, or just even not even a younger band, just if you were to give lasting advice to peers in the metal scene or just whatever, what would you say? What advice would you give towards the scene here?
Show up on time.
Be professional and
be professional.
Be obsessed with it, man.
Bring your own equipment.
Don't get too fucked up.
Yeah,
don't get too fucked up.
Don't treat it like a party.
It's not a party. You're out there making a name for yourself, trying to make a name for yourself, and trying to make a potential living on it too. So if you want to get to that point, you just gotta be professional, and don't treat it like a party.
Yeah, you're pursuing what you love, and don't sully that, man. But it's not. You're not giving a full performance if you fucked up.
Make connections, Don't take yourself too serious. Have a good time.
Yeah.
Boom.
You know, it's all about having a great time, like connecting and making community and just doing your art, man.
Yeah, be nice to each other.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Hell yeah, man.
Unless you like cake.
yeah. Unless you're not a pie person, then yeah,
Pie's the best.
pie is the best.
Totally perfect.
Shout out to Galesville, Wisconsin. They have they're having a fest soon. Largest apple pie in the world.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're making the largest apple pie in the world at Apple.
Dude, please take it.
Dude, that sounds amazing already.
Sounds like a great band.
So,
What we do in
like,
Wisconsin. Do some weird
apple
shit.
pie, like, okay, so I don't know where that was an invention of, like, where they put the slice of cheese on the apple pie. Is that a thing they
What-
do up there?
What heresy is this?
I've heard of it, man. I've heard of it. I don't know where it's from. I'm not gonna knock it because I haven't tried it, but I don't know. That's cheese. It's a little. I don't know, man. I've had
Like
I
cream
mean,
cheese, or is
no.
this no like cheddar cheese?
It's like a slice of American cheese.
Yeah.
Oh no,
No
no,
way.
no, dude.
No way.
You
No, I
know,
like my
but,
American pie more
like,
French.
it's kind of like peanut butter and pickles. You know, you never know until you try it. It's gonna be pretty good. It is really
Right.
good.
I heard somebody use it was like lettuce and peanut butter and mustard.
Oh, I'll try
And
it, man.
And apparently it tastes like pistachio. So I don't know. Maybe the lettuce isn't the way to go today because you can get the explosive diarrhea from the lettuce these days.
Get
Lettuce
some lettuce
when you're on
from
the
Taco
road.
Bell.
Only eat out of the hot rack at Quick Trip.
Yeah.
It's the only safe place to eat in
Yeah.
these trying times when all the food is poison. All
So-
the food is poison.
Skip the cold bar.
On our way out today,
All right.
dudes, by the way, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to, like I said, sharing the stage with you all, having fun, doing the shows, playing, documenting this tour stuff, and just, bringing metal to whoever is there. Now, even at masses, if there's 3 of you, that's a mass enough for me.
Yeah, we can have a black
man.
mass.
Absolutely. So, dudes, on our way out today, I always like to play some music. I like to play some videos. So I watched this one and I really enjoy it because it's a live video. So I'm gonna do the live cut of Beef City from Minneapolis,
Oh, all right.
and we're gonna play that on our way out today because I love stuff like that, and it's a great showing of the band, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Thank
Thanks,
you.
man.
Dude, thank you all so much. Metal every day.
Dude, every day.
Every day.
Thank you.
of beings from the Middle-earth legendarium, supernatural and angelic. As opposed to the Valar, they are the lesser Anar, who entered the cosmos of Ea in the beginning of time.
You're late.
A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Ice Hound. Perennial West. Music of the Mile.
Hey metalheads, you like tattoos? Of course you do. If you're in the Louisville, Kentucky area, come on over the bridge to Clarksville, Indiana, and get you some ink done at Ageless Art. If ink isn't your thing, they have a piercing studio as well. Visit agelessartclarksville.com to see some frequently asked questions, meet the staff. The shop is open Monday through Thursday, 12 to 8 p.m., Saturdays, 12 to 10 p.m., and Sundays, 12 to 6 p.m., all appointment-only spots. You can set up your appointments by phone at 812-283-1793 or email agelessarttattooandpiercing@gmail.com and someone will get you set up for your first or your next tattoo or piercing.
Hey metalheads, after going to a rager, what's your ultimate go-to? Mine is totally pizza. So when Overload is playing or I'm promoting the Metal Forge live showcases or the big goddamn metal show, I go to Pizza Donisi. Pizza Donisi is gourmet artisan pizza from right here in Louisville, Kentucky. It features things like the pizza of the month, the sandwiches, and also vegetarian and vegan options, which is so totally fucking cool for all of it's awesome pizza. You definitely want to go. Hey, and also from time to time they do cannolis. Oh, so fucking good. You know what they said, man? Leave the gun, take the cannoli. Yeah, just like that in Godfather. They're located right next to the Mag Bar at 1396 South 2nd Street. So either stop in or call in at 502-213-0488. They're open till midnight. The witching hour.
Heineken! Fuck that shit! Pabst Blue Ribbon!
Alright, metalheads, time to listen. That's right. Definite Metal Stomp, Awesome Brews, Pizza Next Door, check. Metal shows, double check. That's right. Mag Bar at 1398 South 2nd Street in Louisville, Kentucky. Friends of the Metal Forge for years. Get in there, get some drinks, get some pizza, see some bands, metal every day.
In 2017, one man's vision and passion for all things metal started out as a record store in his house. Years later, the fight against a mainstream empire continues as Shade Beast. An independent metal collective and online store based in Athens, Georgia, is the world's premier heavy metal brand for music heads that value authenticity over the mainstream acceptance. Featuring original t-shirts from some of the best underground artists, as well as stickers, posters from the Shade Beast Presents concert series. Unique, one-of-a-kind collectibles and small curated selection of vinyl and cassettes from the masters old and new. Visit shadebeast.com and enter promo code SithLord for free domestic shipping on your first order, whether you're a new customer or returning. And be sure to join the Shade Beast social groups on Facebook and the interwebs to keep up with the new release announcements and talk all things metal and Star Wars. You'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and filth.
Welcome to the night. You think you know Night Demon? Then the Night Demon Heavy Metal Podcast is for you. Step into the darkness as we peel back the curtain to give you an unprecedented, all-access look into the mind and the heart of the demon. We're talking band history, song analysis, studio anecdotes, stories from the road. It's everything a diehard Night Demon fan could want and more. This is the only place to learn the inside scoop, the deep dive trivia, the untold tales from the band members themselves and those closest to the Night Demon story. Need more? The sacred Night Demon Crypt will be pried open to reveal demo recordings that have never before seen the light of day, all with in-depth commentary by the band and the people who were there for the writing and recording process. This is a gold mine, a treasure trove of all things Night Demon. Head over to nightdemon.net or wherever you listen to podcasts.
What's up, Metal Forge fans? This is Alan Bishop, the alchemist of Indiana's Black Forest and head distiller at Spirits of French Lick. Do you find yourself drawn to the unexplained, fascinated by the Fortean, or enchanted by the paranormal? If the things that go bump in the night resonate in your mind, then tune into my brand new podcast, If You Have Ghosts, You Have Everything. Featuring first-hand accounts, collected stories, interviews, history, and speculation related to all things not of this world. Available now on Anchor, Spotify, Google, Amazon, and more. Set back, relax, and remember, if you have ghosts, you have everything.
Hey, let me tell you guys about Mercenary Press. They're an independent London label and distributor of all things metal. Mercenary Press delivers the goods from their own independent zine. Trust me, you're going to want to get in on that. To distributing various bands from all over the world, including Cramp from Spain and Sadistic Force from Texas. Visit mercenarypress.bigcartel.com to find out what all they have in stock and what you can order. And for Metal Forge listeners, enter code METALFORGE10 to receive a discount on your total purchase at mercenarypress.bigcartel.com. Check it out now.
In a broken wasteland, come to my fire and place your blood and steel upon